No, jsem zase hned zpátky a jdeme se... Hej, on furt bude provokovat, ten nápis, ten bocen. A jdeme se podívat, co je teda tady, nebo co tady má být, nebo nemá být. Nebo taky nejdem. No, spíš asi nejdem. Dobrý, takže tady nic, ale tady je... Ty vole. Ale tady už by to mohlo být přeci jenom něco zajímavější. Sice úplně nevím proč. Ale mohlo. Co tady stálo?
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
Tady nám něco nehraje. Počkej. Stop. Aha. Stop nebo voze, dobře. Stopí po těžkém vozidle. Těžký tank. AV1.
Let's take a closer look.
Co to je?
Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
The F? Počkej.
The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
Tak to nemám vůbec tušení, co by to jakože mělo být.
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep.
Tak co by to mohlo být?
These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. This road should lead to the town of Evesham. This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
Se vlastně nemůžeme. Dobrý. Takže tady v tuhle chvíli, no my jsme přímo skončili, ještě půjdeme za tam tím podržhovnem, který tady furt spravuje kolo. Týpek se s tím docela nesere. A zeptáme se na ten domeček tam, jestli řekne, že neví, jak ho zbiju.
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few hundred feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of
Aby
that.
si mohl
Why would
postavit
anyone want to?
fake vlak a dělat si z vás prdel, no, vidíte, jak jsem to
See you
přišel.
later, my good man.
Já jsem tak strašně chytrej, ty vole, já jsem z toho blbej. No. Teď musíme teda do toho Bridlingtonu, či co to je, protože tady už asi toho moc nezjistíme. A tady zjistíme další podrobnosti. Tak. No, tu zápisky. Otcen prohlíží Playboy, pohodka. Tak, jsme na místě. To je docela rychlé cestování, ty vole. Za 5 sekund. OK. První, co mě napadá, je zkusit, jestli třeba můžeme někam chodit. Nemůžeme. Dobrý. Takže čistě to, kam máme nebo nemáme jít, je tato stanice. Otevřeme dvířka. Ten čurák, ty jsi kdo? Rozzuřený pas. A pozor! Co když ten vlak nedojel ani sem?
It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Tak, zčeknem ho. Má takovou bratku menší, ouška, čipičku. Jedeme dále. O! Obyčejný pracovní oděv, takže bych řekl, že týpek pracuje. Aha. teď jsem to docela vyredukoval. Jedna jízdenka. Do vozu druhé třídy max. Prsten. Takže týpek je ženatý a... hrubák může na pažích. Co se stalo, ty prachante?
What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is.
Bože můj.
Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Držu žubu! Ježišmarja, tak ještě podobu boháčů zjistíme. Nějaký babiš, že by tam jel?
Well, yes. They were all
Agrofert train?
Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir.
Tak, lidi, teď přijde to největší moje... Aha, jo. Aha, tady jsme ještě měli někoho, jestli do toho jsme... No, to je jedno. Ale moje největší teorie. Tady je pěkná cesta. Tady by se dal vyložit náklad z toho vlaku, který tam naložil pan Robinson. No a ten byste pak tady někde odvezli. Případně nějak sem. Teď jde o to, ví o tom Robinson, je v tom s nima, není v tom s nima, to brzo zjistíme. A nebo taky nezjistíme. Ale... Tak teď s kým, že jo, tak a nejdřív zjistíme teda, proč nabral to zpoždění. Tady u přednosti stanice. To je jak ten vám přednost té stanice. Jo, můžeš.
My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Pěkný kokot.
I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
Tak. Já si tě zčeknu. Jseš mladej. Čistý oděv. Co to je? Aha, viktoriánské dráhy. Takže že by se týpek ještě zaučoval? Ale ty píšeš. Co pak píšeš? Píšeš si statusy na Facebook?
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station.
Pak
I
to.
have no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
Ježišmarja, ještě by machrovat. To je jak Mike je pán, ty vole. Podle zákona o městské policii. Mike je pán, pardon.
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Plesknu ti to tam. Jsi neskušený.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram.
Začínající pornoherec.
And your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Přeci jsme se nějak nepředstavili, ne? Jakože jsme
I'll
policie.
tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
Tak jo. Takže teď tu podivnou
What
zprávu.
did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
Já si hlavně musím říct, co on tam lel,
We ought
protože
to
tak
visit
nějak...
Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Dobře, dobře, já teď ale potřebuji teda říct, co on tam lel. Ježišmarja. To víme. Dobře, takže
A telegraph.
je možný, že to vůbec nepsala přednost ta stanice, jo?
Don't touch anything, please.
Je tady chytrýho, od toho jsem tady já. Tak, tak, teď si asi půjdem. Teď si asi půjdem promluvit s panem Robinsonem. Robinson Crusoe, Robinsonův ostrov.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Abych ti nerozbil hubu. Tak, jinak, lidi. Udělal jsem novou teorii. On tam přepravoval, je bohatý, že jo? Týpek tam přepravoval nějaký ten drahý náklad. Což znamená, a oni, že jo, oni to někde na té, jak jsem ukazoval na mapě předtím, tak oni to tam někde zastavili, vyložili a ten vlak, co já vím, hodili do piče. Jo, teoreticky si mohli postavit další železnici z těch ukradených kolejí a ten vlak prostě odvízt jinam. A on si teď bude chtít stěžovat na ty dráhy, že se mu ztratil drahý náklad. A bude mít vlastně jak ten svůj náklad, tak i ty svoje peníze. Zpátky, jo, Martě jsem to vydedukoval, jsem tak strašně
You
chytrý,
must
tyhle,
be
to je
Mr.
prdeli se
Robinson,
mnou.
is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
Kecáš, lžeš.
I
Zvláštní
presume
vůz.
it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity.
Takže,
I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors board who were traveling.
no, anebo to vzali teď členové toho představenstva. To je jedno.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was, but I had to step off the train, and all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected.
Ale nebyl
So
tady, ne?
yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, The train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I
Preží
will
zvířat
sue
si
you.
musí dodržovat. Chlapče, dneska by se ti každej vysmál. Dneska jsem jel busem do školy a mělo to 14 minut
You
zpoždění.
mentioned a director's
A
board.
takhle to je každý
Which
den.
company do they
Tak,
own?
The Chilean Barcazas
že asi
company.
tak.
I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazas company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
A jak to bylo drahý, no?
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian.
Jo, ty na to
sir.
vypadáš, ty na
I
to
do not know
vypadáš.
if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with
Ty na
that
to
damn
vypadáš na
train.
dobročince.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazas Chilean company.
Takže můžeme redukovat. Jdeme na to. Což znamená, že by mohli být vinní. Tak, to si myslím já. Ještě jdeme... Hej. Já jsem ještě nevydedukoval všechno. Ne? Ne. Ne? OK, dobře, takže... Zatím máme pouze toto a asi v tuhle chvíli nic víc. Tady asi taky toho moc nebude, ale... jestli se budou spíhat ven, tak určitě půjdu. Zjistit, co se tady dělo. No, ale... Tady toho asi za stolik nebude. Každopádně. Sherlocku, jak se to zatím užíváš? Vypadáš docela nadšeně. Kurva. Tady to je znač. Počkej, tam nemůžu? Tam nemůžu sem? OK. Takže půjdeme teď do toho Chesterfieldu, či co to má být. A uvidíme, co se dozvíme tam. Otevř dveře. Chesterfield, jak frajeři. Ježišmarja. Zase pohled. Tak. Už se nám nějak oset mělo. A já potřebuji těžce chcát. Hej, co to kurva je tohleto? To je jedno. Jdeme.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Ale tam byla taky prázdná láhev.
A fishing advertisement.
No, tak to je asi tak nějak nepodstatný. Ta hudba je docela depresivní.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
Protože to není přednosta. Chápeš to?
A telegraph.
Oni týpka schlastali a psal to někdo jiný, ne? Bez tak, bez tak.
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please,
Huh.
sir.
What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's
Ty vole,
train.
jdeme
And
jen
we should
hovno.
like to ask you a few questions.
Ten je schlastaný, jak co já vím. OK, tak jdem. Čistý oděv. Všichni jsou ženatý nebo zasnoubený, ale tak já nevím, jestli to má nějaký. A nebo popís, no co to je? Rybářský. Že bych chodil na ryby?
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
To tak
The
třeba
station
schlastaný
master
jako kod, že?
Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to
Nebo tě
document your
pověsím za
state in my
koule do
report.
průvanu.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Dobrý.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
Ale?
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Můžeme opět spojovat. Ha! Já si myslím, že vlak projel Chesterfieldem. Když moment, kde je Chesterfield na mapě? No vlak by měl projít Chesterfieldem, když byl už všem. Takže já říkám, že vlak Chesterfieldem projel. Jakože netvrdím to najisto, ale... myslím si, že jo. No. Drahý Watsone. No já píču si Holmesy, dnes tuto opět... No dnes. Pro tuto epizodu by to opět stačilo. Já si opět vrhnu zase, abych to dotočil, pak to někdy vyeditu a tak dále a tak dále. Takže se zatím mějte a nashledanou.